My name is Anete Blaua and I'm a professional pole dance coach. The hardest stuff is with beginners that just have started pole, because it's super difficult, it's super painful. It's not easy to lift your weight up. It's not easy to take the pain, because you're holding with your meat and your skin is bruised all the time. For example, these kind of things are just normal for polers. You just get used to that pain. But when you start, it's a shock, especially for women who likes to wear skirt and stuff, and the legs get all blue and bruised. And I think that's the shock at start, and you have to like struggle through first 3 to 6 months and not give up to get that feeling that you're getting there, because the start is crucially hard. It's like everything which you start from the beginning, from zero, it's difficult. But with pole, I think the thing which you see on the videos that looks easy, if you don't look at fails, of course, it looks easy. So I want to do that. I think I'm able to do that. Like everyone says that you can start pole from nothing, you can start from zero. That's right and wrong. If you start from zero, you have to understand that it will take much more time for you to get there. And that is the problem in nowadays, when some teachers are too much into telling people to get their studios working, for more students to come in. They are kind of commercializing that you can start from zero. You don't have to be you don't have to have any kind of physical conditioning to start pole, and that's when the trouble starts. The student comes and it feels like, but you said I don't need physical conditioning to start pole. But you need to kind of educate them that the physical conditioning has to be there when you will go on, and you need that. You cannot just, I don't need physical conditioning and I will do hard stuff on the pole, risk my life, and be okay with it. So afterwards, just injuries come if the physical conditioning isn't there, and you need that cross training. It's really, really important in pole, and I've been doing that for years, and I've been telling that my students for years that if you want to do pole, you cannot do just pole. And I think in all sports it is like that. Just in this one, it's a little bit more risky, because we're doing a lot of stuff heads down. We're doing a lot of stuff where you have to grab the pole with different parts of your body, and if those parts aren't strong enough to bear the tension, injuries may come. For example, shoulders. Shoulder dislocation is completely normal for pole dancers, but if you start doing pole like hardcore, 3 to 4 to 5 workouts per week, and you're not doing anything to condition your shoulders, to do injury prevention exercises, the injuries will come. That's why people after say that pole dance is a dangerous sport. It's so dangerous. No, I will not send my kid to pole dance, because they will be asymmetric, they will have scoliosis, they will have injuries and stuff like that. But if you do these things right, you will not have anything of it. I've been doing pole for almost, in April and end of March, I will be doing pole for 6 years, and I haven't had serious injuries. Like, okay, bruises, that's normal. Just one injury that I had my diaphragm, it broke. Yeah, it can happen. But I wasn't warm enough, and at that while, I didn't know that it can happen. So when I when I found that I have this injury, that I cannot breathe, I cannot take in breaths and breathe out and breathe in, and I felt like my ribs broke. It was that kind of feeling. And I was going to the injury point to kind of get the scan to see if my bones are there, all right, if it's not broke. And they showed that nothing is broke, but the pain is still there. Like, what is it? And of course, I just let it heal. Nothing helped. I taped. I put on some stuff on it, what they told me to buy, but nothing helped. And after a while, when it already healed, everything was good, I went to a physiotherapist, a really smart one that time, because before they couldn't tell me what happened. And that physiotherapist told me that you just broke your diaphragm. It's like you're doing so crazy stuff on the pole, and of course it's all the time in tension. And when you're going in different kind of positions, like stretching to one side or to the other side, and the pole is there, it's easily to break diaphragm. And it's good that it happened to me, because I am aware of that now, and I can do better teaching. I can educate girls that these kind of injuries are normal. You don't have to like stress about it, but you have to be careful. So you have to warm up. You have to always warm up. You need to be aware of that. That's why awareness for me in pole dance, I think that's the most important thing. And the only way to get it, like to make it happen, you have to train a lot. You have to mix up workouts. That's why cross training is really good for me. I use gym. I do a lot of Pilates stuff, stretching stuff, trying to feel my body better, be more aware, because that awareness really pays off on the pole, especially when you're learning new things and you're not kind of sure about what you're doing right now, but you're still like looking at the video. No, I can do this, I can do this. You just have to put your hand there, head there, just that, like this, but you don't know the move. You're doing a totally new stuff now. You're trying to learn new thing, what you saw in the video, trying to break it down, not even understanding what you're doing. And if you don't have this body awareness, you can just easily get injured. So that's when I think any sport, even golf, becomes super dangerous. If you don't know what you're doing, you're just going there.